All right, in this video I'm going to talk about the order of operations. So you've probably seen a teacher write it like this. They said first you have to do parentheses, right? And then after you do parentheses, then you do exponents. And then after that, you do multiplication. And after all the multiplication's done, you do the division, and then the addition, and the subtraction. So that's not right. Yeah. We don't have to do it in exactly that order, and our symbols are going to be called something different. So parentheses aren't always parentheses, right? So parentheses, as you can see in this example over here, can sometimes take the form of a bracket or a parenthesis. And as you get further into mathematics, there's a lot other symbols that we use to group things together, to group operations and to group numbers. So P for parentheses, let's not take that so literally, and let's call it G for grouping symbol, because sometimes we have more than one grouping symbol. So in the case when we do have more than one, we want to find the innermost grouping symbol and do that first. So we have parentheses and we have brackets here, so we would do the parentheses first because they are inside the brackets. So first do grouping symbols. Exponents, this will remain the same. We will still do exponents. And this problem doesn't have any, but we would do exponents after we've taken care of the operation inside the grouping symbols. And here's where things start to change. Multiplication and division. Multiplication is not stronger than division, and division is not stronger than multiplication. Those are what's known as inverse operations, or operations that cancel each other out. So one's not stronger than the other because one can just as likely get rid of the other as, right, vice versa. So multiplication or division, what we do is whatever comes first from left to right. That's why I don't like writing the problems over here, right? Some teachers teach it this way, and you have to do it in this order, and that is not correct. You do whatever happens first from left to right. All right, after that, same thing with addition and subtraction. You do whatever happens first from left to right. So if subtraction's first, you would do that, and if addition's first, you would do that. All right, so now that we know that it's really gemdas or gedmas or gedbaza or gedbaza, now we can do the order of operations. It's not PEMDAS, it's all of these things. All right, so this example over here. First, we're going to identify the grouping symbols, and if there's more than one, we're going to do the innermost grouping symbol. So we see 13 times 2 and 4 times 3. So we're going to keep this grouping symbol brackets because we haven't done that yet, and we're going to do the parentheses grouping symbol. 13 times 2 is 26 minus 4 times 3 is 12. Notice I did not write the grouping symbols, parentheses, because I've already done what's inside the parentheses, so they're pretty much not there anymore. We don't have to do that. All right, so now, or we don't have to write them again because we already did the parentheses. Now let's do the brackets, right? Because brackets are the next grouping symbol that we see. So 26 minus 12 is 14. Call me if I'm wrong. And then we have 500 plus, and there would have been a bracket around this 14, but we did the operation inside the bracket, so that's no longer necessary. Now we're going to do the only operation that's left. 500 plus 14, well, that one's pretty basic, 514. I hope this video helped.